Hey Jags, this is Mrs. Labar, and I'm going to take you through a quick video tutorial on how to use this SuperMatch college search tool in Naviance Family Connection. So the first thing you want to do is log into Naviance, and this is the home page. Since we're searching colleges, I'm going to take you up to the colleges link right there, and we're going to click on colleges home. All right, on the left-hand side it says find your fit. And so on Find Your Fit, these are several different tools that you can use to look for colleges, which most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but SuperMatch is a little more complicated, so that's why I'm showing you that today. So click on SuperMatch. And then what it's going to do is it's going to take you through lots of different criteria to look for different schools across the country. And it's going to take you through these different categories: location, academics, mission, diversity, etc., all the way down the line. That's a lot. My attitude with searching in this tool is less is more. So I wouldn't be tempted to put in something for every category. Just put the things that are really important to you or that you think would fit you the best. So to get started, you click this green button, select criteria to start. I'm going to pick a couple things to show you how it works. So we're going to pick the central location. That's where we're located. But you notice you can take out different states too. So I'm going to just take out North Dakota and South Dakota because it's kind of cold up there. They have great schools too. That's not a dig on North Dakota and South Dakota, but again, it's personal preference and what you like. The next thing I'm going to pick too is I'm going to pick a large city. Grew up in Kansas City. I feel like I like large cities. So I'm going to click large city. All right. And then we go up to the next and it clicks over to the next thing. You can put what kind of degree are you looking for? Admission, are there any criteria? And again, don't feel like you have to put everything in. If you want to put your GPA in, that's a great idea. I'm going to click 26 to 50% acceptance rate. So in general, when we're looking at 25% or lower, that means they accept 25% of the students that apply. So we're going to call everything the 25% or lower acceptance rate as highly selective. And so I'm going to look at that range just underneath that, meaning they're pretty selective. They're looking for some good things, but it's also not as tough to get in. And I want to see what, sometimes those are the hidden gem schools that people haven't heard about as much. All right, next thing, there's diversity. If you are looking for a certain religious affiliation with your college, historically Black institutions, a special type of diversity, a women's college, a men's college, higher national students population, all that's here. Other institution characteristics, 2-year schools or 4-year schools, public or private. I'm going to select size over here, and I'm going to look for a mid-sized school between 7,000 and 13,000. And then I keep going across. You can select cost. You can do student life. You can do athletics, add a sport if you're looking for a sport, and resources. And those are all your choices. Now you close once you're ready to go and search, and then it shows you must-haves. And if one of these is like, yeah, I would really like it, but it's not that big a deal, you can just move it over to nice to have. That goes ahead and runs this information without having as much importance on those characteristics. Now you scroll down, it shows me I've got results already. And my results include 3 institutions with a fit score of 90 or above. So here's the fit score. And this tells you how much these particular colleges fit what my criteria was. And so if you're not sure what it fits or why, you can click why here. And it starts with the ones that are the closest fit to you. There's academic match. There's highlights if you want to see highlights on admissions information. Maybe we want to see something about cost over here. You can decide what types of things you want to see. We could do athletics there, and so that way you can kind of compare different schools to each other. So you can look, if you click on the name of the school, it'll take you right to that college name, and you can keep scrolling down, and you'll see now Texas A&M, it's only an 86% match. Why? You can click on that page and it'll tell you why. It'll tell you what it matches, and it's in a rural town, so that's why it doesn't match my criteria quite the same. So we can close out of that. And if you're like, I want to compare Creighton to SMU, so you can pin it and go up here to SMU, And now it'll put those two schools right next to each other. So you can kind of see, oh, how does this vary? SMU accepts 50% of its students. Creighton accepts 73% of their students. So they accept the Common App. You can see kind of some differences there. But when you're done looking at that, you can unclick pin and they just go back into the list. But if you find a school that you really like, maybe you're like, hey, SMU does sound like a really good school, you can click this heart and it will add it to the list of colleges I'm thinking about, and it'll save it for you later. So that's a really great tool. So you can keep scrolling down and see what you've got, different options, and searching that way. So I hope you enjoy this and get lots of great colleges and information out of it.